So eyes closed, nice straight back, chin tucked in. Breathing normally and lengthening the in-breath and the out-breath. And just check yourself from the top of the head all the way down the body, checking your face is relaxed, all the muscles around the eyes are relaxed. Lips gently parting, shoulders released. No tension around the pelvic area, hands heavily on the lap. Start to lengthen the in-breath and the out-breath a little bit more, and counting to yourself, maybe inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. And when you're breathing in, try not to raise the chest as you inhale, but rather take the air right down to the bottom of the lungs and expand the rib cage out to the sides. Almost as if you've got someone pressing on the front of your chest and on your back. So as you inhale, the only place the air can go is down into the sides of the lungs. And as you're breathing evenly in and out for the count of 4, dividing your lungs into 3 parts, and on the inhale, drawing the air right down to the bottom of the lungs first, then the middle part of the lungs and the upper part of the lungs. And as you exhale, exhaling from the upper and then the middle and then the bottom part of the lungs. And just take the focus to the point between the eyebrows. Just focus on the respiration, the feeling of the air as it comes in through the nostrils. Focus on following that breath in and over the back of the throat, down into the lungs. And on the exhale, focusing on the warmer air coming out through the nose. And just releasing all tension in the face, focusing purely on respiration. And over time, as you practice just steady breath, inhaling and exhaling evenly, bit by bit, see if you can feel the intake of air going further down into the lungs, feeling the lungs expand. Imagining the transfer of oxygen into the bloodstream, the pumping of that blood through to the heart, and then the pumping of that oxygenated blood to the main arteries through the body, into the veins, into every tissue of the body. And on the exhalation, the reverse of that, all the deoxygenated air coming back into the lungs and swapping with the oxygenated blood and then escaping over the throat and out through the nose. Okay, so moving on to Viloma breath now. So take a deep, long inhale through the nose. And exhale. And then we're going to breathe in 3 parts. So first part, inhale and hold briefly. Inhale again and hold briefly. Inhale again and hold briefly. And then slowly exhaling from the upper, the middle, and the lower part of the lungs. And we'll repeat. Inhaling into the lower part of the lungs. Hold. Inhaling into the middle part of the lungs. Hold. Inhaling into the upper part of the lungs. Hold. gently release. And we'll repeat this 6 more times. You can do it in your own time. You don't have to do it in the time I'm counting. So inhaling for 1, hold, for 2, hold, for 3, hold, and release. Keeping the eyes closed, focusing on the point between the eyebrows. And again, inhaling for 1, hold, inhaling for 2, hold, inhaling for 3, hold, and gently release. And repeating, inhaling for 1, hold, inhale for 2, hold, inhale for 3, hold, gently release through the nose. Inhale for 1, hold, inhale for 2, hold, inhale for 3, hold, gently release. 2 more rounds. Inhale for 1, hold, inhale for 2, hold, inhale for 3, hold, gently release. Inhale for 1, hold, inhale for 2, hold, inhale for 3, hold, and gently release. Take a deep inhale and exhale, and breathe normally, keeping the eyes closed for a moment. And then we're going to reverse the breath, so we will inhale fully to begin with, and then we will exhale in 3 parts. So beginning the cycle, deep long inhale through the nose. Exhaling from the upper part of the lungs. Hold. Exhaling middle. Hold. Exhaling bottom. And squeezing all the air out with the belly. Hold. Inhale fully. Exhale upper. Hold. Middle. Hold. Lower. Squeezing the belly. Hold. Inhale fully. Exhaling upper, hold, middle, hold, lower, hold, inhaling fully, exhaling upper, hold, middle, hold, lower, hold, inhaling fully, exhaling upper, hold, middle, hold, lower, hold. Last one, inhale fully. Exhale upper, hold, middle, hold, and lower, squeezing out all that dead air. Take a deep in-breath. Gently exhale, and just breathe normally for a moment. Just check you're sitting comfortably. The chances are you're slouching a bit. Just relax the shoulders, check the chins tucked in slightly. Releasing the tension around the eyes, around the ears. Checking the arms are heavy. No tension around the pelvis. So we're going to move on to Ujjayi breath, so victorious breath. So this is when we just breathe in and out, slowly and using the throat. So as you breathe in, you slightly constrict your throat, almost making the sound of a snore or the waves. You can hear it in your throat. And as you breathe out, you keep that constriction and you slowly breathe out. And as you breathe in and out, you lengthen the in-breath and you lengthen the out-breath bit by bit, and it'll come naturally, that part. When you start doing this, you tend to sort of try to close at the back of the nose as opposed to the throat. But try to think or imagine that you're actually breathing through the throat and not through the nose. So it'll come after a while. It takes a bit of practice. So take a deep in-breath when you're ready. And exhale. So slightly constricting the throat. Inhale, making that semi-snoring sound. And exhaling. When you're hearing the air in the throat, keeping the face relaxed. Inhaling and exhaling. I want you to do this in your own time. It's a difficult one to do it sort of synchronized. So just continue to breathe in and out. Keep that restriction in your throat. Just check your shoulders are relaxed and your face is relaxed. See if you can feel the air slowly moving over into the throat and down into the lungs. And as you exhale, slowly exhaling the dead air out. Using the principles, the three-part breathing, where you draw the air right down to the bottom of the lungs to begin with, then the middle, then the upper part of the lungs. And as you exhale, exhaling from the upper, the middle, and the lower part of the lungs. It can become quite a strong breath. The stronger the inhale and the stronger the exhale, the greater the oxygen consumption by the body. Consider keeping the pelvis relaxed. keeping the back long. And consider the muscles beneath the belly button in your abdominal pelvic area. Now consider pulling those lower abdominal muscles in and holding them there as you inhale and exhale. And also the muscles in the pelvic floor, consider pulling those muscles up. So you've got tension in the pelvic and in the abdominal region, but you don't restrict the flow of oxygen into the lungs because you can still use the full lung capacity to inhale and exhale. Focusing on the air in the throat, keeping the eyes relaxed, the shoulders relaxed, keeping your attention between the eyebrows, listening to the sound of the air. As it goes in and out. Increasing the intensity of the in-breath. And the out-breath. Keeping the face relaxed. Take one more round. Final exhale. Take a deep in-breath. Gently exhale and breathe normally. Keeping the eyes closed, keeping the face relaxed, keeping the focus between the eyebrows. Release the jaw now, release all the tension you're holding in the jaw, let the tongue drop from the top of the mouth. And start to breathe in a bit deeper. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, taking the hands together, rubbing the hands together, pressing the hands firm, making some heat between the hands. The harder you press, the greater the heat till they're almost burning your palms. Then place your palms over your eyes so you can feel the warmth from the palms going into those eye muscles. While your hands are there, you can open your eyes, and then when you're ready, with a smile, you can remove your hands from your eyes. There we go. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Any questions, let me know. I'll send the link around of the YouTube site where I'll put the recordings, and have a jolly good afternoon.
Thanks, Bruce.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce.
Bye-bye.